Morning from beautiful Cairns.
And that shows
Oh,
Johnny
starting the recording today. Vaughan, welcome to the
He's
call.
like, I got my
Thank
coach
you.
training. As a coach, showing him coach training.
There you go. I'm muting you all. Chris Thomas, welcome to the call. Chris Thomas, you know, is down here where I am in paradise, except he lives on the other side of paradise. I'm in the Southwest. He's over there where all the others live. Chris is not in our business. He's in our Xcelerate business, not in our business. He's actually enrolled direct Dan Maltese. And Chris is getting featured on the live call because we're out there to help everybody. Charlie, welcome to the call. Al, Don, Eddie McGuire up in New York. Gary Wallace, you're backing up 2 calls. I'll get a hold of you, Gary, with that stuff you're after. George, Justin, Johnny, Mark, well, Neil, Alicia, Rob, Samuel, Scotty, Thomas. I can't keep up. Vaughn, Wade, Kenneth Wolf down there in Texas. You know, go get yourself some of that. That's what they say in Texas all the time, right? Good on you, Thomas, down there at Sri in Australia. Right. Rob, Neil, Mark, Justina, welcome to the call. We're going to get this thing rolling here real quick. You know what? I'm just going to keep muting this. You know why I'm excited? It's all about what we're talking about right here. You know, it's the first time in my profession. It's not a business. It's not a career, right? It's a profession. That's what we are in. We're in a profession. And for the very first time, we're going to save you money. If you're brand spanking new on this call, we're here to save you money. Unlike I used to get on stage in front of thousands of people, and sometimes I get upset because I really realized in my heart, even though I was there to help them, you know, we're always here to help people. We say we're always here to help people. Most people will come into this profession and they think that they're going to make money, and they're forced because they got to jump through hoops. They got to come, you know, I just had to do it, by the way. In my nutrition company, I just had to go and place a $279 order to stay qualified to get my weekly check. There is no way I can use $279 worth of that health company's product. And you know what happens to 90% of the people in this industry? They get told they're coming in board with a business and they got to spend more money than what they would normally spend. I know we're starting this call a little differently than we normally do, but we might as well. We're not here to do that for you. We're here to actually save you money. Isn't that a new kind of twist on everything? I just ask a really simple question for people. How would you like to bank your tank? How would you like to put money back in your pocket? That's exactly what we're doing here, because people are struggling. Everywhere around the world, and we're going worldwide with this, people are struggling. Look, this call's about choices. You can make a choice. And the choice is one, you can save on fuel. The other thing is you can go out there and help other people save on fuel, and then you can start having a choice and not be a victim of circumstance. You need to go out there and hustle and create some sort of income. Believe me, because I used to be in Wall Street and I know what's coming down the pipe for everybody, and it's not pretty. It is not pretty. So how would you like to help out like this? How many mums or dads do you know that are at a fuel pump and they're asking this question? Well, maybe I should stop half a tank, you know, because I'm on my way to the grocery store and I can't afford. Maybe I should be doing something else. Well, that's what we're about. And I ask a really simple question. Would you swap $24 for $60? Seriously, would you swap $24 for $60? Why? Because you're going to save on fuel. That's exactly what we do. 1 pack of Xcelerate Fuel Tabs will save you a minimum of $60 at the fuel pump. And you can see here, there's commercial clients that have been using it. This Sheriff County, they went from a $90,000 fuel budget for the year to a $73,000 fuel budget. How many of you people know something like this? A sheriff's office, a school bus route, a garbage collector's route. You know, you pay for all of that. Every single thing that's a service in your community in North America comes out of your pocket. You pay for it. You pay for it in your property taxes. You pay for it in all the other things that happen, your registration, your licenses, every single thing you do. You know, you pay for it when you get goods and services off the shelf because it came on a truck. Walmart knows, they save money. You know, you pay for these services for the first responders. This Hamilton Fire Department know that they save money. Why don't you go out and help someone? See if it runs, needs to accelerate. Doesn't matter what you got, pickup truck, you got yourself a sports car, regular family car, you got yourself an SUV, you're a truck driver, you're using your business, then it's a vehicle doing deliveries, whatever it is, you need to accelerate. And the key is you want the best. You know, when you got an opportunity and there's the fuel prices are, you're going to get a lot of people in the business. Well, it would be smart to go and use the best. And here's what we say. Would you swap 24 for 60? Why am I talking like that? Because this one pack, $24 pack, 6 tablets, that is 20 gallons per tablet, or for you Canucks, right? Up there, 70 liters per tablet, you'll save $60 minimum at the fuel pump. Just makes sense, right? So stop running out there saying, I got a business, you're going to get rich. Just ask people. This is why this is exploding. This is why all you guys are having show. I'm looking at you all over here. You know, Vaughn, you're going to have so much success there because all you got to do is say, hey, how do you feel about the price of fuel? That's it. How do you feel about the price of fuel? And they're going to vomit on you and yell at you and get angry and kick the ground like they're arguing with the baseball umpire because they're upset about it. And you just let them go. Just let them vent their frustration. When they're finished, just ask them what are they going to do. Don't go, I don't know. Hey, I got a solution. That's all you got to tell them. And if you have this, that's why I've got, would you swap 60 for $180? You see, because $60 will save you $180 at the pump. But you go, I'm not going to go through 18 tanks of gas in a month. Yeah, but if you've got it in your hand and you hold it up and hand it to a guy when you're talking to them and you say, you give me $30 because he doesn't know it's 24. You give me, do not give it away for free. There's no value in free. You give me $30, I'm going to put $60 in your pocket with this package. Who's not going to say no to it? And when people use it and they experience what they get, guess what? They start sharing. And then you're going to be like the bulk of our team with a $160 pack. Would you swap 160 for 600? That's the savings you're going to get. And then, you know, you could be, which we've talked to, right down there in Louisiana, the garbage company up there. Sorry, Larry up there in just up near Fort McMurray with the great big gravel company that we introduced the other day. Would you swap 1,500 for 6,000? You better believe it. You know, he ran 2 trucks side by side, exactly the same distance, the same run, the same load, and he saved $242 on that run with the truck on the pills and the truck not. How many trucks this guy got? 500 trucks on the road. You know what that is? That's in the millions a month saving. Now you're doing that for the average mom and dad. So you want to be with the one that's patented. You want to be with the best. I'm not a scientist, but look, you're going to go further for less. You're going to go further miles for less gallons of gas. You're going to go further kilometers for less liters of gas. You're going to go further for less money out of your pocket. That's what counts, and that's what you want to help people with. You're going to keep your engine younger. We all talk about health products, right? And trying to keep younger. We're going to keep your engine younger. You want to do that. Second biggest expense you have in life besides your house. You want to keep that baby. You know, I don't know why we call her a baby or her. Never known a guy to call his car by a man's name, right? Never hear and go, come on, Dave, hurry up, Dave. Come on, Dave. It's always some gal, right? Your boat, I call my boat by a gal's name. We want to look after it. So you want to keep your engine younger. You're going to take back control at the fuel pump. This is really key. You see, the response you want to get out of people is an emotion. That moves people to action. And the action I know that moves people the quickest and the fastest is anger. And people are angry. That's why you're so fortunate to be here, to be able to offer people this. You know, people ask me, can you make me a business card? Can you make me a banner for a show? Can you put up a sign? You got it right here in this package. Look at it. It is the best advertising you got. The original Xcelerate Fuel Tabs. It's good for cars, trucks, bikes, tractors, lawnmowers, boats. It's going to increase your fuel efficiency. I'm going to explain that to you in a sec. Lower your emissions. We all want to do that, help the environment. But you know why it lowers emissions? We're burning a carbon product. And that carbon product, when it's not burnt properly, and that's what happens to our fuel, creates more carbon. And that's what builds up in your engine. And then it ends up going out the tailpipe eventually, polluting the atmosphere. It's like Jerome on Rick's call that went there. He's got 37 trucks at an airport service company. He puts his finger in the tailpipe and it's all black, but he runs these fuel tabs for 3, 4, 5 days and all the tailpipes on his truck are clean. He asked if we were doing something wrong. No, that's exactly what happens. You see, you're going to get more efficiency because you're going to start burning than unburnt fuel. All that carbon buildup that wears your engine out, makes your engine older, incurs maintenance and repair costs, will get reburnt. You're going to increase your power. You're going to clean your engine. It'll treat 120 gallons. I told you one tablet's 20 gallons. It's patented. See, this is the best banner you can have, a pack. It's patented. The only company that's patented. It's EPA registered. You're going to see that with the same name, our product on the EPA registration. That's all I'm going to say in that matter. If you hear of another product that says they're EPA registered, but it's not the same name, it's not EPA registered. 100% safe, 35 years in research. Save on fuel, more miles or more kilometers per gallon, less money out of your pocket, cleaner engine that gives you better efficiency, lower emissions, save on fuel. Now, you can choose to use a lower octane. I'm going to clear up something right here. Going to digress. If anyone says you can boost octane when you hear other products or ours, you got to stop that. That's impossible, folks. You cannot do that. You cannot boost octane. That's a physical impossibility. Octane is created at the refinery. You take heavy oil out of the ground. It's crude or bent, two kinds of oil, crude oil or bent oil. And then you refine that oil and you get viscosity, engine oil, lubricant oil, and heavy oil to burn in cargo carrying ships. Then from there, you refine it some more. It's called cracking. And you refine it and you get diesel. You keep refining it and you get gasoline, 70, 71. You refine it and you get 72, 73. You keep refining it and you get 76. And you keep refining it, you get to the 80s. You keep going, you get to the 90s. And if you really keep going, you get to 110, what I put in the boat or for your race car. That's where it gets higher octane. But because we get way better efficiency, because what we actually do is take a fuel molecule. Here's a fuel molecule. Here's a piece of paper. That's your fuel. And you light it and it burns from one side to the other. That releases that energy. But if I cut this up, I cut it up into 100 pieces. I put it in a pile and I put a match to it. The same amount of fuel, way quicker, more efficient, greater release of energy. That's what we do. So because that greater release of energy in your high-end Audi, we just on the last call, and Pastor Gary Wallace, Minister Gary Wallace, who drives an Audi, went from, I got to remember now, it's 19 miles a gallon to 41 miles per gallon by using the tab. Why? Well, now he could go even. I just did this yesterday. I put Shell Zoom, right? V-Power. That's called Zoom here. I talked to the guys in my bright blue Murcielago. You'll get that joke. I don't drive Lamborghinis, but my vehicle's blue. Now, I just went and put regular in. Always buy V-Power, high octane, 94 here. I put regular in. I saved, I did the math, 61 cents a gallon. Just by putting regular, still runs just as good. So that's that difference. Save more power. So let's get the backstory. The Parrish family loved racing. They liked drag racing, straight line, and they liked NASCAR. They developed a solid fuel catalyst. That's what it is. It's solid. It's a powder. We just press it into a tablet. They developed a solid fuel catalyst that had great results. So then they were asked to help with the Hercules rocket program with NASA to get the shuttle off the ground. They had phenomenal success there. So they decided to take a patent out on their product as a family, and they created a worldwide corporation. And for 35 years, look here on the right of the tablet, they've been marketing this product for incredible success. How much success? 4 billion gallons treated. 4 billion. No complaints, no warranties, no claims against the company. They patented it worldwide. We're the only company patented worldwide, only company that's EPA registered. So it works, right? Now everybody wants to duplicate us. That's okay. Now you can stop this clip. I know we're on a live call, but I record these. And I want you to take one note. We're the only company that doesn't use this 1,2,4,5 tetramethylbenzene. You don't want that in your car, and you don't want that being transported. We're the only company that does this. They all say they do, where we use a hydrocarbon carrier that right here, organometallic compounds. Everybody's going, we're doing that. No, they're not. They're not doing it. And here's the most important thing. Many people ask me, I really, really want to care for my car. and I've got a brand new vehicle and I want to void the warranty. I used to have a dealership. I know all about warranty. It's OEM compliant. That means it meets the manufacturer's strict requirements. So it is. You're going to reduce your emissions by 80%. Just makes sense, right? Save on fuel, 20%. Just makes sense. Increase your power up to 30%. Just makes sense. And here we are, EPA registered with Xcelerate Fuel Tabs, the only company. That's all I got to say on the matter. 100% biodegradable, safe, 30 years. So now you know what you're putting in the vehicle. Now you know you got a solution. That's the key. When you got a solution, you're not selling something. I'm solving your problem and I'm going to put money in your pocket. Think about that. The first time, if you're in this profession, you have the right to say that. That's a game changer. No wonder this is exploding. You're going to have those people that are using the product look like this. They're going to become agents. And that's what your business is going to look like. Piles and piles and piles and piles of outlets all across North America and soon to come to Australia and the Philippines. And it's going to keep on expanding. And what happens here is that business grows. So I'm going to show you how you can get rewarded. If you go out there and help someone on their very first initial order, and they say, look, I should have restaurants. I'm going to go to Mel's restaurant. I know it's famous for black and prime rib and lobster. That's what they're famous for. But you know what? Today I'm just going to have the soup and the salad, right? They're that kind of person. They're a customer. They order a $24 pack for personal use. This is where your retail comes in. You get paid $10 fast start bonus. When they make their initial order to you, $10 fast start bonus. They say, I want a $60 pack. That's the only qualification we have. You're going to be really pleasantly surprised. You know, there's no ruby, emerald, diamond, no director manager nonsense here. There's no way the company's going to cheat you or try and claw back, right? Breakage where they make more profit. If you come on board and say, I want to join for free, yeah, you just heard me. There's no charge to join our company for free. And you go and introduce somebody, you haven't even bought the product yet, you get paid fast start bonus. And if you buy the $60 product, you're going to earn the whole pay plan. So if someone comes in with the $60, you get paid $21. They go out and tell their friends, and you get paid $6. And they tell their friends, you get paid $3. There's a 3-level fast start bonus. You know, anyone shows up and says, I want 160, which is more than half our team now that all the orders are coming through. Why are people buying this? They got a fleet of cars? No, it's because they want product. They know if they got product and they can go out and share this, they're going to blow this thing up. And that's what's happening. You're paid $56 fast start bonus. They help someone. It doesn't matter if that person bought a $24 pack and then went and helped someone with a $160 pack, you're paid $16. And then if that person helps someone and anyone in that 3 levels comes on with a 160, you paid $8. If you do the math here really quick, this is 50%. You're paying out 50% of that order. Now we have $1,500 packs. There's 600 tablets. This is for commercial use. It's not for front end loading. That's why it was taken off the site. That's why you got to go to support@xceleratefueltabs.com, support@xceleratefueltabs.com with your username, with your name, with the correct shipping address, and request a $1,500 order, and the company will fulfill it. And anytime that you introduce someone, they do that. There's some very good money up front, right? You see that? 400 and 165. So there's your fast start money. That's out of the gate. Now we have what's called a 3x8 community build. This is the part that I'm most excited about. You see, in all the other companies, you have like whatever it is, you got uni levels and you got to have certain amount of people and a certain amount of volume to keep ordering and to get paid. Or you're in a binary and they all talk about, wow, look at all those people in my leg. Isn't that amazing? No, in a binary, you get paid 10% of your lesser leg, 10% of what you personally do. That's it. Think about that. You're only ever going to get paid 10% of what you do. Or now it goes to 20%. Yeah, if you jump through a bunch of hoops, if you go and create a whole bunch of people at higher levels and start to trim your own pay down. Well, here we get paid 3 people. The next line of people show up at 9, and it fills left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then it fills again. 3, 9, 27, 81, 256 for community build. And anyone in those 8 levels, whether you bought them in, someone else bought them in, doesn't matter how they showed up. If you've got a $60 order, that's the cap. One $60 order, you can earn the whole pay plan. Isn't that something? You all got a choice. You see, it's not about the guys at the top that can enroll all the people that get paid all the money. It's not about the people that are great online marketers that can do that and they get paid all the money. No, you order a $60 pack, you qualify for this. Anyone that orders in that team, $65 for you. Every single time that happens. Every single time anyone in those 9,980 people in your 3x8 order, a $24 pack, you paid $1. Anytime anyone order a $60 pack, which will be the biggest part of your whole team, because the people in that matrix, that 3x8 are going to be ordering so they can earn $3. And anytime anyone orders 160, there's $8. Now, some people say to me, Mel, I don't know how many $3 add up. I'll tell you, it is amazing how fast this can add up for you. I'm just going to give you a really simple idea. In our company, if you've never even sponsored someone, you got a $60 order, so you qualified, you have not bought anybody in, but your team starts to fill up, 3, 9, 27. You get paid 3 levels. So I'm just going to use the $3. I'm not going to use the $8 or the 65. You know, that'd be, you know, $400 odd. I'm just going to use the 3. That'd be $112. You know, you go out and help just 2 people. Now you paid 6 levels deep. There's a $3,000+ a month income. What would that do? Look, let's go back to the first one. You're ordering a $60 pack. You're saving on fuel. You're putting money back in your jeans. You're not panicking when you're filling up the gas tank. You know, it happened to me the other week. I usually cost me about 600 pesos where I live. Chris will know when I drive. And I had the guy fill it up and I was saying to the kids, go get some water in the little convenience store, the whole lot. And then it was like, oh, can I go home and get some more? I needed more than 1,000. It took more than 1,000 pesos to fill up a 600 peso tank because fuel here is tripled in 90 days. So you're making a difference. But imagine just adding an extra $300, $400, $500 a month to your back pocket. Just go out and share this and it starts to grow. What's that mean? What's an extra $400 a month mean? You know, to a single mom, that's the difference between putting hamburger helper on the plate a couple nights a week or real beef, right? An extra $400 or $500 to you. You're the guy, you're working, you're driving, and you're worrying about what you're spending. Think about this. We're in a real predicament right now. We spend minimum 10 to 25% of our take-home pay on fuel. And that's what we need to get to that job to earn the income. That's a very, very vicious cycle. Go out and help just 4 people and you paid 6, 7 levels deep. There's a 10 grand a month, and help 5, you collect the lot. That's just on the $3, folks. This is life-changing income. Now, people say, what happens if because it fills up and I want these kind of big builders and these leaders in my team, and I don't want people that are deadbeats. It doesn't matter. We have full compression. No matter what happens, the company always, on every single order in this 3x8, it looks for every $60 order or greater, and it just skips over anybody else, and it always pays out 8 levels. That's all I'm going to say. That always pays out 8 levels. So that what's the technical term for that? Dynamic compression. So now we got this gigantic team building. This is where you should be very excited. You know, you have a gal like Gloria that just came on board. If you're on the call, Gloria, really welcome to the team. Here's a gal that's got 1 million+ people following up. Then why'd she come? Because she knows she can help people. That's what she does. She's a coach. She helps people. So now she wants to help people with their savings. Well, you go, I could just blow this 9,000 odd members up. I could build a lot more than that. You Chris Thomas on the call. I'm looking at Chris right now. Chris is personally enrolled by Dan Maltese. He knows what he can do. Put 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 people in his business. Is he worried that only pays 8 levels deep? Is he worried that in 2-3 years, he's going to have 100,000, 200,000 members? No, he's excited. You know why he's excited? Because he gets a 50% matching bonus on every one of your personally enrolled people. That's the biggest thing right here. If you go and have a $60 order, and on that $60 order, you go out there and they build their business, whatever they earn on their 3x8, you earn a 50% matching bonus. Think about that. Remember these figures just back here? See these? You'll be earning 50%. So if you got one guy, you're earning 50% of that. You got two guys, go out there and help 5 to 10 guys. Look, just at 10 people in this business, and this will fill up for everybody. You know what's going to happen? You're on $250,000 a month income. So what am I telling you right here? Here, let me do this. You see, right here, folks, I'm doing this, and you can't see it. Let me help him over here. This is a guy that doesn't listen. This is a guy that doesn't know we're on a live Zoom. I should have his name up there so he can listen in. You're going to have an incredible choice for you. It's going to come to you because you chose to go out there and help people start saving money. That, I want you to make that decision. Remember, I started at the start of the call, we have a choice. We got a choice to go out and help people save money. We also got a choice for people to go out there. All right.
My video's available.
We also got a choice.
My video's available. I can't do that.
We also got a choice for people to go out there and change their lives. You could complain. You can be angry at the government. You can be angry at fuel prices. You can be angry at the price of fuel. You can be angry that things aren't working right in this world and they're not going to get better. They're going to get worse. We're heading into a seriously tough time. Or you can make a choice and say, you know what? I'm going to look after me. I'm going to do it by helping everybody else. And guess what will happen? You'll start to set yourself free. So I want you to think about this. If you're a brand new person on this call, I love Formula One racing. I used to have a racetrack in Alberta. I loved racing. It wasn't a Formula One track. It was just a half-mile flat track, but we had lots of cars on it every Saturday night and filled up the stadium. We built it ourselves, ran some land off a farmer. And I enjoy that sport. So I want you to think about this. This business is just like that. We're in the fuel business. Your car is the best Formula One car. It's on the front row grid. It's on the pole position because it's got the most horsepower engine. It's got the slickest tires. It's got the most aerodynamic body they've ever created. The pit crew with this company, the leaders, the product, all of the tools you got, all the calls you got, the YouTube channels you got, the Facebook groups you got, that pit crew is right behind the wall to help you win. You're right there on the front row grid. The guy's there with the green flag. He's about to drop it. The only reason you're not going to get the checkered flag and win in this in life, too afraid to put your foot on the gas. So get back to the person who bought you this call. Get started. Don't dilly-dally. Don't dawdle, because you know what's happening right now. This thing's exploding. You're going to call up somebody, and they'll be already calling you. And you go, dang it, I wish I had. So I'm going to stop sharing here 1 second, and I might even, let's do this. I'm going to let you all ask you unmute, and you can all say goodbye, and then we'll stop the recording. So thanks for being here. By the way, Tuesday night, 8 p.m., Wednesday night, 8 p.m., Thursday night, 8 p.m. with Rick Ricketts, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Sunday night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Take care, guys.
Good job, Malcolm.
Good call, buddy.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Thank you.